So today we're talking about this Nollywood movie, not just a Nollywood movie, a Nollywood Yoruba movie, the latest Yoruba movie in town. Drum roll, please.
Nínú jungle.
Crossroads. So Crossroads is a Nollywood movie telling us the story of the 1917 university kind of life. The university kind of life that make you ask yourself question that if I was born in this time and period, will I survive it? My life in university was nothing like this. If I had existed that time, I would have ran back home and decided that education can wait for himself because I literally don't want to die. I want to stay alive. Crossroad is this movie that tells us and shows us this kind of life. It is like a jump into a time machine back to 1970, where we get to experience the story of this beautiful young lady and this cultist, how their love blossomed in a place they did not expect. So this beautiful young lady makes a very, very big mistake. Her name is Ariola, played by Aisha Lawal. She makes this mistake by helping out this cultist. The cultist is played by Deyemi Okanlawon. There's this raid, all these cultists, they go into a very big fight. The security, the authorities, they're looking for him and she hides him in her room. But then they are caught and she is being rusticated. She has this very, very strict father who, instead of carrying her and sheltering his daughter, decide to cast her away, literally. There's this scene where a junior sister tells her father that sometimes being too principled can also be dangerous. It can also be seen as wickedness. The man is a principled man and he feels that his daughter has been doing so many things and this is her time to reap a harvest. This is her time to pay for all the sins she has gone through, and he just disowns her, doesn't want to have anything to do with her until she brings back the certificate and she's been rusticated. So she has to fend for herself, start a new life with this cultist, and she falls in love with him eventually. Crossroad is one of Femi Adebayo's production, and we all know Femi Adebayo when his hand is inside a movie, it gives us the Femi Adebayo vibe, and stars these beautiful actors Lateef Adedimeji, Aisha Lawal, Bimbo Manuel, Femi Adebayo himself, Adebayo Salami, Yvonne Jegede. One thing I love about this movie is the fact that it's able to tell us what used to happen then. It's the fact that it's depicting a little bit about history and cultism in our Nigerian university. And I also love the movie because of its storytelling. It's a Yoruba movie. I always tell people there is a difference between Nollywood and Yorubahood. There is a total difference. Why? Because when a script for Yoruba movie is being written, it's written different with different dialogue. Yoruba people are known for their proverb and their adage. I once asked my friend if in his family, their mother or their father used adages to communicate to them life lessons, and he was like, yes, it literally happens in their household. So they bring this authenticity of their language in their dialogue, creating this poetic kind of adage, kind of proverb for the viewers, because they're trying to amplify this message with this proverb and these adages. Now that's what makes it beautiful, and that is what they did explicitly in this movie Crossroad. But it got to a point that I did not really understand what they were saying because the adage were a little bit too much, but I still enjoyed the poetic license. The cinema work was actually very, very beautiful. It was literally as if I was in a time machine. Literally, I was in a time machine because it had this old school kind of vibe, and the cut and the color grading made us know that this is old school. And especially the fashion. God, I give credit to the art direction. The afros, the beards, they looked so real. Looked so real. I love how the shots were being made. It's not too complicated. It's something that told the story. The movie is not boring. It's an hour plus. I enjoyed the ride, especially when Ariola is being kidnapped. That scene where she's being kidnapped and she's being stabbed. We had a little bit of VFX when the bob pumps out plus the sound. Aisha Lawal is a beautiful actor. She tells the story perfectly. And I love the fact that this movie had lots of beautiful actors. These actors literally gave us their all. They told the story and they drove the story to the point where we all fell in love with it. A rating of this movie will be an 8 over 10. And the reason why it's an 8 over 10, it's because I cannot give you 10 over 10. Maybe 2, I put it inside my pocket. Come and collect it. The story is king here because it is a very beautiful story that is not often told in Nollywood, and I enjoyed it so much. This movie is on Prime Video, so make sure you go check it out and also drop a comment. What do you think about Crossroads? Will you see it or have you seen it? And also like this video, subscribe to this channel, drop your comments, turn on your notification bell. And this is Victory Ajaja signing out. Peace out. Bye.